Hello, live from PAHRUMP. I got to remove some of my toys. Oh, hey, I got new outfits and stuff. Yeah, I don't eat like Chinese food and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, I spent money. Anyhow, I went to the mall yesterday and didn't spend all my saving bucks, so I got to go back again. So I'm going to go do that. And I went and got this $20. This is so cute. Now I'm going to talk about some things, but I got this. This is absolutely cool. A lot of people don't know what these look like inside. You know, you put your juices and stuff here, and your whatever there, and your whatchamacallit. Then you've got your top part. It's about the same, you know. It's just, Tupperware. It's called Japanese ware. So when you open it, it goes, cha-cha-chong. All right. We're going to start talking about summertime and people fucking smelling like ass. Okay, I'm just going to lay it out. When they start stinking, you know. Well, I had a friend that always had a weird smell, and then I found that she was using heroin. So, yeah, it's always that kind of point, you know. So, and then you put this over because it holds everything together. All right, so here it is. I want to show you this. This is called bronze coconut. Bronze coconut. I know several women should never fucking use this. And so we're going to go with a car story that I like to go with my dad's car story. He had the same kind of car that the Dukes of Hazzard had, which is it's beautiful. We loved the car. I loved the car, and every holiday, Father's Day, Mother's Day, because I didn't have a mom, I'd buy something from the car. So this time, I detailed the car for him. Shit. All right, so I'm going to go and detail my dad's car because, it needed it. And here I'm detailing it and taking care of it, Oh, getting it all done. And I'm like, I'm thinking, what it needs? It needs a new smell. You know what we're going to put in it? We're going to put coconut. I did this twice in my lifetime. And the second time, my children told me they were going to kill me. Yeah, it's when you get the kids started and the killing thing. It's just such a pain in the butt. Well, anyhow, I decided to spray coconut. I don't know why the fuckers, and I bought this coconut. I am going to try to make it smell different. It smells really pleasant in here. When you put it on your body parts like armpits, your private parts, and your ass, and that's where my dad's story come in with his car. Beautiful car, and I had detailed it. It's beautiful. I'm so proud. So I get this coconut ass. That's what it was called. That's what my dad called it in the end. We sprayed the car. Now, it didn't have expensive interior. It just had, like the plastic, the pleather. I don't know how many farts were put onto this car seat, how, in what fashion or what way. Coconut and private parts and ass and armpits do not belong with this. It smells like asshole from hell. Like it came up from hell and it's getting you. Yeah, twice. So we had to drive, my dad and I and my brother had to drive the car for a whole week. with the windows open. Oh, it was torture. It was because yeah, it was summertime, but to say the least, when it's raining, it's not cool to drive with a car window open. Yeah, it was that bad smelling. It smelled so bad that it took 2 weeks. Finally, my dad figured out a way to do something. He sprayed lemon, which I want to start talking about layering your male fragrances because men have a way of smelling like ass and not knowing. And I keep telling people use Lume. Summertime is really good for Lume. Lume is good for year round. There's just no doubt about it. Oh, my friend James, I just got to mention, shout out to Chrissy and James. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. Anyhow, the worst thing you could spray in the summertime, as for what I would say, would be coconut. Anything coconut, when you add those wonderful smelling jeans, BO, this doesn't smell like pretty coconut. It smells like assholes from hell. And when people spray it and they're walking around and in that air, the bad smelling air hits you and you go, what is going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. It's great when you get out of the shower. It's great if you use Lume, which makes it where your smell, I could sweat till the sun comes up. Sweat and sweat. I won't smell at all. I don't have, when you use Lume, it just doesn't smell like ass. So the smart thing is to stay away from it. But another thing, like a friend of mine would say, how could you improve on this? I mean, it's got the coconut smell. It's a main smell. They got something toasted, which would be like something that would make it smell sweet, but it's toasted. I wouldn't say stay directly away from coconut, but I would say don't spray coconut on your armpits or private parts because I let me just state this. When I was in the grocery store, I had several friends I knew that wore that. And I seen them in the grocery store, did not come up to them and stuff. I was watching people, their reaction to when they walk by. When people walk by, you have an air. It's like, it's like, if they're walking by fast, you could feel it. There's an air. Yeah. We should have seen some of these old people, good looking chick walking on by. An old guy got a whiff of her. He said, he goes, oh shit, he moves. He goes, oh shit, she smells like she shit her pants. I'm hearing these people say stuff to people who I know who wear this. And I've seen them in public and I've seen people's reactions. And I'm like, I don't get it. They're not even at work. It's probably their day off or something. And yeah, stay away from coconut unless you use Lume. If you don't use Lume on your private parts and your butt and your armpits, don't. Yeah, it's the most horrible smell ever. It's like I would put it up there with baby's diaper and morning breath. Mwah. Okay, all right, enough with that, and we are going to be talking about the problems in which some people have, not all. I talked to somebody today. They said they don't have that kind of problem. But all right. I want to show you the pair of pants in which I got this shirt to match it. Now, mind you, in the 80s and in the 90s, when Vicky's Secret was way different and a little more poshier, posh, and this is a small this is a small. I actually freaking got it says a small. Oh, it's a medium. Oh, flying fuckaroony. All right, no, it's not small. It's a medium. My bad. So I got a medium. And I could probably fit two of me in here, literally two. See, two. I could fit two of me in a medium of this. La, 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 la. Okay, so it's hilarious. Um, and I want to talk to you. I broke up with my guy friend, and he was very fast and very. It was too much. I mean, I kept telling him to slow down, and he was just like revving up his engines and not listening. So I'm not going to listen. I'm going to move on. So I've been now, mind you, this is a skort. I'm not playing peekaboo or anything like that. I love buying skirts because then you can moon people and you have, let's see, this is these are the lined these leggings are lined, meaning that it is cold, but you got the typical legging things, and and you're thinking you're going to have a nice shirt or a nice whatever. You know what? Unfortunately, I don't. This is big. This is a medium. I'm like, they couldn't even find a small. It's like, boom, that's huge. Yep. I am thinking this is going to be a nice night shirt. Yeah, I can just fit two of me in here. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's one of my other work. They got some nice clothes there, and they had this was all right. Um, this is another skort. I like it. It's a skirt because it's got shorts within a skirt. So when you get skirts, and there you go. See, you got this, and there we go. And pockets and back. I'm thinking this would be nice no matter what job I get. I am going to, shoot, I will at least stop by. I know I'm going to stop by Wallflower and find out if there's an easier way or if I can have someone show me how to do it. Just send them the proper, stuff so I can make sure that I need to get a job. So I'm going to stop at the Wallflower and other places. So, you know. So I got that for my daughter's work. She works over at the warehouse, you know what? I got this and I was going to wear it with this. I said, oh, Jesus Christ, that's just too much freaking pink. I got this thing, shrooms. This is a medium. Mediums are pretty big on pink. Well, I guess if you want to fit into an actual small. Now, you know what? I do not go golfing, but I really, really love their actual this company started as a golf company, and it's Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer. Oh, so hello, one person. So anyway, I've always wanted these, and I finally found them online where they weren't an eyeball in an armpit. This opens in back. It is, of course, it's not a skirt. It is, well, it looks like a skirt, but you can see in back that they're shorts. It's absolutely adorable. Look at this. It's got this. It's like so cute. It's brand new, so it still has got the covering on it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I got that. I like to get comfy jammies and stuff like that. I like to feel warm and comfy. So I like the pink jammies from the 90s. And the pink jammies from the 90s are totally different. The 90s jammies, the 2000, the now jammies, I bought them last year, and their clothes. I don't know about their lingerie, but their clothing that you wear, like your street type clothing you wear out, not your lingerie, runs big, in size. So if you're a small size four, the small size you can go, I think, is XX S. That's it. And they're mediums, as I said. They're like a large, as far as I'm concerned, but that's just me. That's because that's why I figured it out why I love Victoria's Secret. I could actually fit into their clothes. They're friendly with everybody, so their stuff does run a little bit bigger. So, but I like to feel comfortable, and I like to feel sexy too. So, it's Vicky's Secret. Come on, let's feel sexy. So I like that. I like that. It's now I'm going to have to redo this because I bought it this way. This is a big one. I'm going to make it into a wraparound skirt because it says Gryffindor. Yeah, it says Gryffindor. Yeah, you got that right. It's a Harry Potter thing. Oh, you better believe it. I love HP. We're going to go also. I want to talk about, they got a new fragrance. It's so good, isn't it, Cat Cat? Cat Cat says it's good too. Ow, ow. It's called Pure Seduction. Feel seductive. Yes, feel pure seduction. That's right, it's pure seduction. Pure seduction by Victoria's Secret. So I smell this. I like this. It's definitely a unique smell. So it's fragrance, parfum, mist. So when you're, private parts, misty spoon. They have also, and I wanted to work with this. I wanted to change the smell of the bronze coconut to where if somebody was, I guess you would say, BOing it up, would smell a little bit better. I think that the toasted coconut is not a dreamy sunbeams. Oh, that's real cute. I like that one. Uh, mm. Right, Cat? Yeah. So anyway, there's that new Pure Seduction. I love it. Love it. I am not crazy about bronze coconut. I'm gonna be playing with that. I'm trying to change see if that. Now, I wanted several, like, how for $14 you can get that shirt, but there's two other things with it, and you're going to have to figure out what to do with the other things. Yeah, I did that. So I am going to be wearing tomorrow. I'm going to show you what I am going to wear. Look how many of those fuckers. So I went and I got sexy pants. They didn't have a 6, so I was like, oh. So here. I'm going to be sexing in it tomorrow. Yeah. Oops. Oh, these are mine. I got them from Victoria's Secret store. They're nice. They're for yoga. They're lighter fabric. No, I'm not trying it on. But I got the coolest socks. I love ramen. So I got a shirt saying "Is butter a" from Victoria's Secret. It was one of the shirts that I wanted to get a while back. You know how you go, I'll pick that up and then that shirt isn't there. That's what happened. Always pick up your clothes. This I love. This is a really cute outfit. They used to sell the outfits, separately. but it was easier. Let's just be honest. I kind of miss them being kind of hugful and, not hugful, but where they didn't look like they could fit the whole neighborhood. This is classic. I love that. Is butter a carb? Oh my God. That is so cute. I pretty much got that. I got this because it goes with the one outfit. And that's what I miss. It's like I believe this is a small because I bought a bunch of smalls thinking, oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's an extra small. This is an extra small in the 90s. Yeah, this is an extra small. And that's like years ago. I could tell you that. A lot of this stuff, the reason why I buy some of this stuff is I couldn't afford it when I didn't have the money. So I wanted to talk to you guys about why I've been feeling sad and stuff. It's not because of change of life or, my fart gland is not in tune. A long time ago, I thought that my problems were my weight. 10 years ago, I gained a lot of weight and just couldn't lose it. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I tried fad diets. I've tried water diets. I've tried no carb diets. I tried other diets. I just tried them all. And when I finally figured it out, and you're going to laugh, if I told you how I figured it out, you go, no way. So my dad told me, you need to go to a special library. And it's not a library. And I went to this library and I had these two entities, and they both look like gods from the time, I guess, in Greece. When you go and you would pray to like the love goddess, which who I was dealing with, and when you're dealing with Nike, the foot god, and both of them were very much in love, and they would talk about just stuff in general. Well, anyway, they were supposed to be my teachers for that. You see, what you do is you spend 3 nights, and 3 nights spending time with them. Where in the daytime, you spend 8 hours fasting and praying. It's fun. And then you go to the Akasha is I don't know how it's pronounced, so don't get on me and say, oh, but it's the Akasha records. And my dad's like all excited. He's like, you're going to the Akasha records. The last day, I'm like looking around the records, and there's no one meeting them there. So this is like huge in my dream. It's like immense, and I'm walking around and I'm looking for these. I'm looking for Nike and Aphrodite, and I find them. They're making out, and they said, "You know what? The whole thing is you just aren't opening your eyes." And I said, "What do you mean I'm not opening my eyes?" She said, "Your answer's right in front of you. Go look in the mirror. You gotta love yourself. Love him. Love. All you need is love." They even said the Beatles had it right. All you need is love. Yeah. So I didn't get it. I was pissed. I woke up. Oh, I was raging. So I call my dad up and I say, look, Dad, you talk about the Akasha records being this great. You talk about all these, help. I said, the help sucks. He goes, the help doesn't suck. You suck. You are not up to speed with what they were talking about. But you wanted the answer and they gave it to you because of you, who you are. They dealt with your asinineness because they knew you would be up to their speed one day. So I go, okay. That was a while ago because my dad was living. He's been dead now for a couple years. So it's been over 3 years. And I figured it out. My problem wasn't the point of me being overweight. I had friends who were really big girls. I'm talking really big girls, and they were married to some really good looking guys. Now, I'm not sitting there, going to toot my horn and say everyone should be overweight or everyone. What happened was I had to learn in order to lose weight, I had to learn to love myself. And I had a hard time doing that because you see, when you learn to love yourself, you got to take your clothes off, you got to stand in a full length mirror, and you really have to learn. You got to pick out one. I was told one good thing, and the only thing I could pick out is the thing I couldn't really see, which was my feet. And I'm going, well, you know what? I'm going to pick out my feet and my lips. I like my eyebrows. And then I just kept going on. It's just one thing led to another. And it's important. You got to learn to love yourself. And I had a hard time. And I still, you know, give myself a hard time with that. See, I got this one. This one, I like this color. So this is a pullover. And it says, love you. So, all right. So what happened was I really realized one thing. I didn't love myself. I let people walk all over me. I let my kids walk all over me. Nowadays, I'm going, hey, I'm starting to talk for myself and I'm starting to feel better about myself. And I don't feel bad about telling people how I feel. I was so afraid to tell people how I felt because I was belittled for usually saying how I felt. Yep. When you have, how can I say? I would say everybody. I've never met one single person said that they have felt perfect composure all their life. There's no perfection, see, to that. It's just the way it is. Here's my other pink one. This is like a college one. It's got that the looking worn look, but it's not. Another pullover. This is really in the beginning of the 90s because they had that like space look from the 80s. The early 90s ones, I can always tell them. They are my favorite ones. The black ones are fucking awesome because they have like that 80s kind of like that, the colors, but the 90s sleek with the night. It's really cool. I love it. See, I kind of have become a weird collector. Pink in the early 90s went with remember the Stark look no one liked? You know, they were like, there was nothing selling and you could buy stuff like this for like pennies on the dollar. Yeah, I remember he almost lost their ass. They really did. Okay, so I look pretty damn good in this. I'm like, I am rocking it, baby. So, I got to put this stuff away. But I bought this recent and I'm like, oh, they're so cute. I am a big kid. Yeah. I like my stuff. My stuff. I got the top to this. It's like the camo. I got the total camo outfit. That was the hardest thing to get was the camo. It was it wasn't nothing flashy, and it sold out. They would put it in. You know how some things are like it would be like sold out like that, and it sold. And to get something like that, I didn't have $100 to get a whole outfit like that. I had to wait till now. This is small. So it's really friendly sizing. I call it friendly sizing. It's just like it gives you that, like the drape look, So oh yeah. So anyhow, yeah, see, I got this. This is from the early 90s. And believe it or not, it's like I would say they started getting into the exercise stuff. It would be like the late 90s, and they still had stuff that looked like from the 80s, from the early 90s. So I got a lot of clothes. Yep. My I like this one. This one's got a peekaboo. This is my favorite one. Woohoo, I cannot wait to wear that. Look at that, because I got special things that pull up my boobs that I don't have to wear a bra. So, and this is pink too. See, it says pink. This is pink on the side. Shorts. I got a bunch of pink shorts too. Yeah. This is. So I had to learn to love myself, and I still am going through that process of realizing. And let's be honest, my life, I thought it was going to get better from I lose weight and it'd get better. It's like a magical thing. You lose weight and it gets better. And it really didn't. It got worse. I never thought it would, but yeah, it did. It got worse. And it's just been an uphill fight, but I'm doing it. Yeah. I had a long talk with my son, and he said, so why don't you date? And I'm like, well, right now I'm taking a break. He goes, really? And I told him what went on in my life. And he goes, oh, that's why you're taking a break. Yeah, I'm taking a break because when you have somebody who gets a whole lot, yeah, it's intense, too intense. This is cute. Pink. It's cute. It's pink. Pink, 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 pink. This one's pink too. This is say pink. And it is absolutely adorable. Has these. Now, I don't remember this. I really don't. But this is absolutely just like too adorable. It looks like something somebody would make at home, you know? So, like they would put it like this, you know? But like that. And voila. Because it's not perfect, so it could have been done at home. But it's nice. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, it goes with the pink short things. This is, like I said, the 90s are even the early 2000s had. I love that look though. And I still love it when I see that because it's so great when it's cold out. You can put it up to your nose. And when someone really is wearing toasted coconut, when they're wearing anything coconut, I don't care if which company is selling it. A lot of times I have friends of mine stay away from the coconut. And that's see, my other chair got full. No, my half my So I have this really nice plant. She's been drinking about a one thing of water a week. It's like a little thing of water. So see how well she does. I usually in the past when I had that type of plant, it never did well. So I also got something. I got so that's pretty well that's been what I've been going through. I really need prayers for a job. I was hoping for um the wallflower. I'm going to have to go down there, ask about it, bring a resume, but they probably won't accept it. And take care of stuff that way. And that's what I'm going to do. And hope that I get hired. You know, I'm hoping for a miracle. So if I have a person out there who could be my angel, that'd be great. All right, now speaking of angels, I haven't worked since April, so I have a PayPal account. Feel free to put your thoughts, put your actions. So anyway, oh, this is great. Yeah, I got I wanted something so I could put my feet up. Closed. Oh, I forgot to put music on. Alexa, play Mozart. Closed. Oh, I forgot to put music on. On Amazon Music. Well, it's Monday and tomorrow's Tuesday, which means it's garbage pickup day. I'm going to make sure that garbage is out there because it is full. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff, and so I did my shout outs to my peeps, Chrissy and James, my peeps. Soon we will be doing that wonderful tequila cleaning. I make a really good margarita. Yep. It has got 10 minutes on the timer. I don't care when I started. I don't care if I started 10 minutes after 9. I am going to go. I got to take my clothes and put them away tomorrow. Well, so I am going to go to Vegas again. I have some. I want to. I'm going to try to see if I can get a job working in some dispensaries. Yeah. I need something where I make tips. I need something more than just, yeah. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So, and that's where it runs at. Ba-ba-dum. And I've talked with my son and said, I've done a lot of stuff. He says, well, Mom, maybe you should not go to places and see, quit doing the online stuff. He said, because if they seen you, they would hire you. And I go, well, they've seen me, and I I I have been stopped at the yeah. Well, I can only hope and pray. So instead of wearing a pink thing with this, which would have been fine and dandy, I went with something black because too much pink is going to kill me. All right? Yeah. I even got pink in my Harry Potter socks. My daughter got me a bottle of Harry Potter. She is my girl. She loves her mama. I didn't know her husband liked Harry Potter. So geez, I thought I was the only Harry Potter fan. Mm. So I'm smoking my weed, wearing my skirt. Oh. So I'm learning real quick right now how people deal, like say, I love you. If you love someone, you're going to make them feel better. Just like if you have your good friend, you're not going to tell him he's an asshole and say that he's a loser and a lot of bad things, You're going to say, dude, you're going to do well. You're going to, well, whatever. I want all my friends to do well because then I'm with winners. I'm not with losers. You get what I mean? You make your friend not make, you help your friends along when they're not doing so good. You remind them, hey, you're loved. Hey, I love you. Yeah. Natasha is when I really believe that's when my marriage went to all the poop, you know? It was so much jealousy to the point where, I had people taking pictures on their phone, people telling me stuff going on, and all kinds of stuff that had happened in the past. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to move on. And when I told him, and he went through the shock, and it was something, that was shocking on him. Uh, Obviously, like you said, you get used to things. You think nothing's going to change. I'm just going to be that loyal, fat, bear. And when I lost weight, I was treated horribly. He'd be proud of, in public's eye, he'd be, oh, yeah, she's great, great. He'd say a couple mean things about me, a couple here, more there. Yeah, he'd say a shitload of wondrous mean things to me about me, um, all the time. Little snide remarks, and after a while, it just wears on you, and you tend not to love yourself. And that's the bad thing when you're young and you think, is that how you do it? It it was the second time I'd say that I really I took a hit on my emotions. It really raged havoc. It was after I had my daughter. I never reclaimed myself after I had my daughter. Never did. I never thought of myself as a human being. And then last year I was told that I was a lower life form than my dog. So I have come to the whole point as much as uh, I have been told that I am stupid and I shouldn't go to school, even though I never was the person that didn't have the good grades. Yeah. So I don't get it where the blonde jokes go. I really and if you really want to piss me off, say a couple of them. I will walk away. I have walked away from past dates because of blonde jokes. I really do not think they're funny. You know, when you have your father-in-law who belittles women and thinks of women as fifth class, like we're lower class than anyone, minority or whatever. And my father-in-law did not like women. I really, and I even told my brother-in-law this, who's gay. I said, I always thought your father was gay. I really did. He had kids. He had a wife. He loved his wife like you could not believe. But I really believe there was something, he just hated women. He really hated women because his mom hated all the women yeah. So it was like it was screwed up. So I mean, I'm not saying it to be mean or to be little, but that's what I seen. And I was like, wow, that's a thing. Whoa. He loved women. The thing was, I don't think he knew how to convey to his mom, hey, mom, you never. It's not panties there, okay? They're a skort. It's a skort. and doing decent stuff. Isn't it? Your printers. It's not my panties. So anyhow, I had to relearn to love myself, and I'm still learning to love myself and to accept myself. And it is hard because when you're told over and over and over again that you're a blonde loser, you get jokes made up of you, you're pretty well told, as a joke, when my husband said it to my manager, women shouldn't make more than their husband. After that one, I was like, we're not going to any of my office parties no more. You just ruined it for me. Yeah, not just one or two or a couple there or an office party. It's been every office party. I've had people pull me aside and ask me when I was getting divorced. And I go, what did he say? So usually, oh, it is time to go. So this. So go and have a good night. And namaste. I am going to put away my clothes and watch creepy videos. So I will see you Friday. I might come on a special, like whatever. Because I'm hoping for some money, honey. So I'm going to start begging for money and hope it works. All right, I gotta go. So